This is a short webinar about the Food Community Project. I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which you are viewing this webinar on. I recognise their continuing connection to the land and the beautiful Indian Ocean that many of us are privileged to be located near, and thank them for protecting this country for thousands of generations. I respect all elders past and present. Let's start with food security. So this is a situation where all people at all times have physical, social, and economic access to food. It needs to be sufficient, so in large enough quantities and quality, so nutritious, that meets their dietary needs and food preferences. Food security is underpinned by 6 different dimensions. So these are food availability, access, utilisation, stability of these first 3 pillars, agency and sustainability. And within those dimensions, there are many different determinants. And this is one of the frameworks that underpins our Food Community Project. So let's talk briefly about wicked or complex issues, and food security is one of those. So this map here represents all of the different determinants or drivers or causes of food security, many of which are outlined here. And then these blue circles are initiatives that are tackling different parts of the issue. So they might be an individual initiative working on nutrition knowledge, or another individual initiative working on food access. And these colourful circles are all of the organisations that are partnering on those initiatives that are tackling different parts of the problem. So together, this is what's known as a solution ecosystem. And this is an adaptive system that changes of initiatives and organisations. And the aim is to transition this system towards an even more effective way of supporting the issue in the place. So for us, the issue is food security and the place is each Western Australian region. The Food Community Project is about identifying, mapping, evaluating and strengthening food security initiatives across WA regions with the aim of supporting food security action. So we are conducting this work across 6 different WA regions, as well as the Southwest, which was our pilot region from 2018. The project includes 6 different stages that occur in annual cycles, and except for stage 1. So during stage 1, we formed a core team and a statewide advisory group. We also undertook comprehensive searching of all of the different food security initiatives happening across regional Western Australia. The second stage, Explore, was where we conducted project launches across each of the WA regions, and then we started interviewing people that were facilitating these different food security initiatives. And all of our interview questions are underpinned by systems change characteristics, so we can understand what the initiative is all about, who they are partnering with to deliver it, and then evaluate the work against systems change characteristics. Stage 3 is where we've uploaded the information onto an online mapping tool called the Tool for Systemic Change. And then stage 4 is where we are learning about the information. So doing a deep dive into all of the different attributes, the characteristics of systems change, which organisations are working with whom, to better understand where some areas or windows of opportunity might exist for us to be able to work together with the initiative leaders to strengthen their work further. And then stage 5 is where we bring people back together in a face-to-face and online workshop in each region each year. And that's where we look at providing impact reports to each participating initiative leader. So these impact reports show how their initiative is contributing to systems change in the region, as well as an action plan template that we work with them through a facilitated session to identify some very small tweaks or value adds they could include in their project or initiative to strengthen its individual contribution to food security systems change in their region. Stage 6 is share, and that's where we further embed all of the different outputs. So they might be different presentations, infographics, professional development opportunities, reports, all outlining what we have been finding. And then we repeat cycles or stages 2 onwards. This process is very participatory, so we are including lots of different stakeholders from across WA regions in all of our workshops and activities in the regions. And one of the activities included them coming up with their vision for a food secure region, so what they wanted to see happening. Our team has translated that into these graphic illustrations, which we've further shared through our networks and social media to make sure it's as inclusive as possible. This is one of our systems change maps, and this shows the different initiatives down the left side and how they are all each contributing to different aspects of food security systems change. And this helps us to identify windows of opportunity or particular aspects that might need some further support across the system to help transition to an even more effective way of supporting the issue in the region. Here are some other maps that we have generated. So for example, we are constantly adding to a pin drops map that shows all of the different initiatives that are occurring across the WA regions and a partnership analysis map. And so this helps to show how connected the different organisations are and perhaps those that might not be as connected in and how we could bring them into this broader network and help them to collaborate further if they want to. This is a snip of our food community website. So this has been purpose built for the network and with input by the network. So we have a range of resources, case studies, professional development training, and region-specific information about food security, which we are adding all of the time. We also have a connect section, which is the pin drop map of the food security initiatives that are happening. Here are some example region-specific reports. We generate these throughout the project, and so we are adding those to the region-specific tabs on our website so people can get a sense of what we have undertaken to date and what we are finding. We also generate case studies based on different types of initiatives and showcase how they contribute to food security in their region, who they're partnering with, and which region they are based in. So what we hope might come from this work is that we are generating region-specific food security evidence, which has been requested for a number of years. We are also aiming to increase people's understanding of food security and also their role in the bigger picture, so how they are contributing to overall systems change in their region. We hope that this will generate some more coordinated food security work, so potentially reducing duplication of services and identifying gaps in service provision where we might need to support and advocate for more service provision. We also hope we better connect community and government organisations because both are required in the change effort to achieve food security systems change. We also hope to see small changes or tweaks to initiatives based on action planning that we're doing with them to strengthen their individual initiative as well as its contribution to the whole food security system. An evaluation from our pilot study did show that we were able to achieve systems change. We also hope that this project supports participatory action to improve food security. And this is very important for the agency dimension of food security to make sure people have their voice heard in policies and practice that affect them. So how you can get involved with the Food Community Project is through visiting our website. So you can visit the Connect section to see the map of food initiatives in your region, or check the range of resources that we have on our website. You can email our team if you lead an initiative in any WA region or know of any that we should include. And you can also utilise our network to link up with other organisations focusing on different aspects of food security. For further information, check out our website, our Facebook page, or email our team.